Second date update.
We got Cameron on the line this morning. Cameron gave us a call because he had a great first date with Heather, but no second date. We're going to see if we can help him out. So first of all, Cameron, tell us how you met Heather.
We met on Bumble.
Okay. That led to a date, obviously.
Yeah.
And what'd you guys do on your date?
It was pretty simple. We had some drinks, great conversation, kind of stayed away from, the politics and old relationships and things like that. But I haven't heard from her since.
All right. And did anything go wrong on the date? You know we always ask.
The date went well, pretty uneventful, just basic, normal first date.
All right. Well, let's have us give her a call, see if we can figure out what's going on, see if we can get you a second date, okay?
Great.
All right. Do you have the keys, Michelle?
Let's go.
Ghost Patrol, Hawkeye's very own Ghost Patrol. Michelle Rodriguez is there too. Second dates for me and you. Look out, here comes the Ghost Patrol.
So silly. Gotten a hold of Heather. She's agreed to come on the air with this. So, Heather, do you remember going out with Cameron?
I do.
Well, he called and said you guys had a great date after meeting on Bumble. Then he said he hadn't heard from you since, and he asked us to give you a call on his behalf.
That's interesting because it was a terrible date.
It was a terrible date. What happened?
It was basically a scam. I feel like he was just trying to sell me paint the entire date. And
Wait a second. Did you say paint?
Paint. The man sells paint, and I was joking about, oh, yeah, I need to paint my bedroom because I didn't know what to say. And then he got out his swatches of blue paint and wouldn't shut up about all the different blues that he thinks I should paint my bedroom. And I was, honestly, it was jarring.
That sounds weird.
Okay. Did he bring he said you guys met for a drink. Did he bring the samples? You're talking like those little cards and everything that shows all the different shapes.
Yeah, no, he stopped a date, went to his car, and came back with a book full of paint swatches and had me go through them and was pointing them out and telling me, I mean, if I was really into paint, maybe the date would have gone better, but I was like, what the hell?
But
this man, number one, not that cute. Number two, took it so serious, did not get my joke.
And because of that, that's why you didn't contact him again after the date?
Would you?
Well, I don't know. If I needed paint, maybe.
Well, I don't need paint. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. He called us. He said you guys had a great date. He's on the other line. Can we bring him in on this conversation just to kind of get his side of the evening?
Sure.
All right. Cameron, are you there?
Yep.
Did you hear what Heather said about the date, how it went with the paint swatches?
Yeah, it's kind of dumb because that's not really how it went.
Well, how did it go?
Well, she seemed pretty interested in what color. She asked, about specific blues about her room, like she was redecorating. She was all into it. I had my swatches in the car. I went and got them. We had a good time, talking about it. It was, a good 45-minute conversation about it, so I'm not sure why she's saying that it's weird now.
It's weird because I was joking and you didn't get that, and you went out and got your huge book of paint swatches, and I had to play along because you didn't really get that I was joking.
You were not joking. You weren't just playing along, and it's not that big, my book, that is.
It's pretty big to bring into a bar.
Well, I mean, you wanted to look at swatches. I wouldn't have gotten it. You literally asked if I had swatches and what kind of blues for you to complete your room. This all started because when I told you that I sold paint, you asked for a discount, almost immediately. And then you kept going on it. It wasn't a joke.
See, I have to ask, who brought up the paint conversation?
I asked what he did.
I said, I sell paint. She's like, ooh, can I have a discount? And I'm painting my room, and I'm doing these different colors, and I'm thinking about blues. She went on a whole 4 or 5 minute thing about it. And then I was like, yeah, let me go get my swatches. And she was like, okay, yeah.
Well, honestly, the conversation was kind of lagging, so I was just trying to add to the conversation. I didn't know you were going to go to the card and get the actual book out.
Oh, so you just wanted to mention paint and that's adding the conversation? Me getting the book and, engaging into what you're asking about and what you're interested in, that conversation. If you're not interested in paint, then what did you even ask about it for? I don't understand what you're all upset about. It was your idea.
Because you're the most serious paint salesman I've ever known in my life.
I think the whole thing is, when I said I probably couldn't give you a discount because that's not really what I do, that changed the whole thing for you. And I'm good at my job.
You're not good at your job, okay? You made me hate paint.
You know, we're gonna jump in here. Our whole goal was to see if you two would like to go out a second time. We would pick up the tab for date number 2. It seems like the conversation went one direction, Heather. You didn't want it to go that way. Cameron, you got excited because that's something you're really into. It's your job and everything.
Maybe we avoid the paint conversation
She
entirely.
was into it. She was into it until I told her she couldn't have a discount.
Okay, all right. We'll just go
But
right
I
to
don't want to be with somebody that doesn't like paint, that hates paint. Like, what a ridiculous statement. I hate paint. Get out of here.
All right, maybe we shouldn't ask. I mean,
Heather, do you have any interest in going out a second time with Cameron? We'd pick up the tab for date number 2.
No.
I mean, I'm the one that said I didn't want to go on a second date. I don't know why you're asking her, paint hater. Like, why would I? Why go? No.
Okay, all
You
right.
hate paint.
Okay, all right. Heather, thank you so much for coming on the
Your
show.
paint.
Dude,
Fine.
okay, all right. You're a good sport to come on the air. We really do appreciate you being part of the program today. Thank you, Heather.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Cameron, obviously that didn't go the direction that you were hoping, but at least, now you got some closure when it comes to Heather. And like you said, it's probably not a good match.
Yeah, and I know about matches.